What's up, metalheads, and welcome again to another episode of Full Metal Geek. We are well into round two of this inaugural tournament, and man, it has been a bloodfest so far. If you're not paying attention to how our matches drop, spoiler alert, I just got done with my second round match. Did not go my way, but you know what? I don't really care because my favorite place to be is right here in this host seat, watching these competitors play. With me, as most of the time, is my co-commissioner, your head question right here, and the number one contender in this tournament, and that is Robert, the Hobbit Parker. Robert, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. This is a match. This is honestly probably my most anticipated match of this round of the tournament, of the second round here. Whoever wins this obviously is going into the semifinals of our tournament and is one step closer to being the first Full Metal Geek champion. So even though they're on the opposite side of the bracket that I am, I could potentially be facing one of these people. If they keep winning, if I keep winning, I could see potentially one of these two in the finals. So I'm watching this match with bated breath, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens.
Absolutely. As Robert did just say, the winner of this match will play Dominic Rizzi in the semifinals. Whoever wins that match will be in the snowball event playing in the finals of the tournament and will be crowned, if they win, the first Full Metal Geek champion. And these two gentlemen, well, I like to have a little nickname behind the scenes for this bracket. This is the upset bracket. Both of these men here are not top 8 ranked competitors. So because of these two gentlemen, there will be at least one competitor who is not ranked in the top 8 in the semifinals. But do not let their rankings fool you. These gentlemen know their geek stuff, and they're here to prove it today, prove it against each other. So, of course, as always, I like to start with the higher ranked competitor. Our number 11 ranked competitor came in. He was very close to being a top ranked competitor himself. An unlucky last minute guess. But you know what? He won his rematch against Jeremy in the first round to prove that it wasn't necessarily a fluke that Jeremy won, but it was just one of those days where you didn't get the questions that you needed to win. The next one, he did. He's here. He's ready to go. That's Sandy, the Sandman Robinson. Sandy, one of my best friends ever. How you doing today? What's up?
RJ, hey man, Robert, hey, you know what, I'm happy to be where I am. You know what, Jeremy played a hell of a match in that first round. I was fortunate to get out of it and move on to the second round. Less fortunate that I have to play Caleb. Caleb is awesome in this realm. He writes questions for this realm over at multiplex, so he knows his stuff going coming into this thing. I'm just going to do everything that I can to win. This is the area of movies that I love the most. So whatever's going to happen is going to happen, and I'm just going to answer as many questions as I can right, and hopefully in the end the winner will be chosen. So
absolutely, Sandy, humble as always. And his competitor is no slouch either. The only person to upset a top-ranked 4 competitor in the first round. You know him over at Multiplex, the guy we all love to see get beat just so he has to shut up. And that is Caleb the King Coho. Caleb, how are you feeling this evening?
I'm going to say it again. Number 14 is criminally low for me. And I get the ranking system, but here's the thing. The ranking system was flawed if it put me at 14. I can only describe this match as being one thing. Old school versus new school. And taking on Sandy is something I've done once already. I've put him and his partner Jeremy 6 feet under in fandom. And I'm going to do it again. Because here's the thing. I don't need Jim to win. And I've proven that here. I've proven that in fandom. And I'm going to prove it again today. Because mano y mano, the two big heavy hitters of our teams, are finally in the ring one-on-one. And if I'd be lying if I didn't say I've never wanted to face Sandy before. I'd be lying if I said I've never been scared of Sandy before. But here's the thing. It's going to go my way. I'm going to be the one that slays Dominic Rizzi in the semis. I'm going to be the Hobbit Slayer in the finals. And since Robert has my belt, I'm going to take his. That's just always been my goal. And I've been coming for this belt since the first round against Jen, and it's going to happen again. Sandy's not going to stand in my way. Rizzi's not standing in my way. Robert's not in my way. Eli's not in my way. The only person in my way is me, and I'm on my own side today. So let's do this.
Well, once again, like we said, Caleb, as confident as always. You know, it hurts for him that there's more plot-based questions in this league rather than a bunch of directors and composers and things nobody else cares about. But you know what? We'll see how he does. Anyways, I'm sorry. There was that one quick jab I had to get in. I know Robert enjoyed
And
that.
RJ, you have just been moved from the tournament down to a number spot. Thank you.
I shouldn't be in any ranking. I actually agree with him. Our system was flawed. I was number 7, but we'll get to that. We've already crossed that bridge. I'm already out of the tournament. Let's get this match started. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we start with the ever popular round 1. Round 1 works like this. Each of these competitors will have 15 seconds to answer 10 random categories from throughout Geek. Once those 15 seconds are up, they will reveal and vocalize their answers once they're called upon. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. Robert, do you still need a breath to laugh, or can you start this round for me?
I am good, and I do have a stopwatch, so we are going to be relatively strict on the 15 seconds to write down the question.
Oh, you have no idea.
Yeah.
I played against Robert being the timekeeper. You have no idea. Robert, give him the first question.
All right. Let's just hop right into it. Your first question is in the category of mixed bag. Could be anything. Who has writing credits for the Blade trilogy, the Dark Knight trilogy, and Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance?
And with this first question, Robert has already made me a liar of the joke I just made at Kees.
Exactly. And once again, you can send all hate mail to @multiplexyt on in Twitter. That's the best place to send that in 5.
No.
4,
The place to send your hate mail is Caleb Coho on
2,
Facebook, apparently.
1, and that's time.
All right, let's go to Sandy.
Is it David S. Goyer?
That is correct.
Caleb?
David S. Goyer.
That's correct. Nice job, guys.
All right, gentlemen, your next question is in the category of MCU. In Avengers Infinity War, name one of the 2 members of the Black Order who attacked Wanda and Vision in Scotland. Looking for one of the 2. Remember, if you try to show off and give a wrong answer, it will count wrong altogether.
That is, of course, the RJ is a dick rule.
Oh, yeah. I don't mind with me calling it that. I really don't at all.
And 5.
That's
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, please.
All right, go to Caleb this time.
This is one of the times where it really helps that this question was asked in fandom. Proxima Midnight.
That is correct. And Sandy.
Corvus Glaive.
Those
And
are the
those are
2.
the 2 answers.
We went the opposite ways. That's nice.
Those are the 2.
Okay.
Your third question is in the category of heroes and villains. What villain wrote words in the sky with missiles in Batman 66? Batman 66 is one that, you know, some people have seen, some people haven't. Everybody who has thinks it's either campy or dumb or both.
I've only seen bits.
Bits and pieces for sure. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, Sandy.
I believe it was a riddle in the sky, and it was the Riddler.
That is correct. And Caleb.
The Riddler.
Both correct. Nice job,
All right,
guys.
gentlemen. Your next question is in the category of Star Trek. Star Trek. In other words, the category that Sandy usually takes the lead in. In what Star Trek film is Kirk's son David introduced?
Little bit of softballs. Every once in a while. You gotta toss those
This
in
question brought to you by Star Trek. The category you usually get if you get villain's pick.
I think we should do stats on that. I think that is actually accurate. That's the most picked villains pick category.
Oh,
In
absolutely.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
Let's go to Caleb.
That would be Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
That is correct.
Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
All right.
You guys are tearing through my questions this time.
Both perfect so far.
Question 5 in the category of Worlds of DC, formerly the DCEU. In Justice League, the first mother box that Steppenwolf gets was under the protection of what race?
Robert, does it sting a little that 2 competitors are perfect so far against your question?
A little bit, but also there are a few coming up that I would not be surprised that are slightly less softball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start pitching overhand in a minute.
All right, let's go to Sandy.
The Amazons of Themyscira.
That's correct.
You misspelled
And
Themyscira, but it is the Amazons.
Both correct. Nice job, guys.
All right, gentlemen, your next category is in the category that Robert likes to stump people in, and that is Middle Earth.
Of frickin' course.
But you probably won't get stumped. You
Alright.
probably won't get stumped if you're a fan. In The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, Bilbo asks Gandalf about other wizards. Gandalf forgets the name of 2 wizards who had what colored denotation?
Now
Like I said, if you're a fan, you should know this. I mean, this, please. You might as well just walk up and put the ball in front of me, put it on the tee, and just
This is T-ball now. You're calling
It's T-ball that.
This question is T-ball for RJ. In 5, 4, 3.
Can I get a repeat?
That is Sandy's first repeat.
All right.
No problem. All right. In The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, Bilbo asks Gandalf about other wizards. Gandalf forgets the name of 2 wizards who had what color denotation?
First repeat for Sandy, obviously. He has 2 left, and Caleb left with 3 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, boards up.
All right, let's go to Caleb.
In the words of Zaddies the Z-Man Smith. Nope.
That's incorrect. And Sandy.
I know that he brings up Saruman, so I'm going to say white.
Ooh, both
That
incorrect.
is also incorrect. We're looking for the blues. The 2
You
blues.
forgot the name of the 2 blue wizards.
You know, I've quite forgotten their names.
Yeah, no, you're right. I remember now. Shit.
So neither competitor
Okay.
are going to be perfect in this round, but
Fine by me.
each having only missed 1, they're still putting up good scores so far as we go into the next category of movie release dates.
Oh, let's go.
What year was Swamp Thing released?
This may be inappropriate, but I'm going to go for it. Robert just got a little hobbit in his pocket because he got them on Middle Earth.
Like,
He got a little excited about it.
So I randomize all of these categories for every round, for every match. It's always random what categories come up. And whenever Middle Earth comes up, I just get like a little grin, no matter who's playing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, let's go to Sandy.
I think it's 1982.
And Caleb?
1982.
Both
Both
correct.
correct.
Oh,
Both correct. Nice job,
okay.
guys. 3 questions left in round 1.
Yes, and we start with question number 8, which is going to be in the category of Who Said It? In the Wizarding World, who said, they're currently in alien terrain surrounded by millions of most vicious creatures on the planet, humans.
And we are looking for the character name.
We will take just the first name if that's all you can pull.
Yep, that's fine. Usually I specify first and last or full name if they have to name both.
But man, I thought his Middle Earth questions were dick.
5, 4.
This is
I love
hard
4
without
questions.
context.
2, 1. Pens down.
All right, let's go ahead and go to Caleb.
It's gotta be someone evil. Is it Draco Malfoy?
That is actually incorrect. Sandy.
And I had nothing.
Ooh, both.
We were looking for Newt Scamander.
Yeah,
Newt
and that's.
Scamander.
I couldn't think of his
I
first
literally
name.
Just
I knew
watched
that's who it was.
Fantastic Beasts yesterday.
I knew who
Okay.
it was. I just couldn't pull the name.
And it didn't help. It didn't help you one bit.
I see now that this movie is utterly forgettable. All right.
Yeah.
Mm.
You remember
How
when you
dare
thought
you.
this was your favorite?
Yeah, remember when I hadn't seen any Harry Potters and just Fantastic Beasts?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Category 9 is, funnily enough, Wizarding World.
Oh, kick me while I'm down, why don't you?
What is the name of the hidden street in London that houses many magical shops?
Okay, thank you for the softball.
And we set up the tee once again, and we are all taking our wiffle bats up.
Wiffle bats up, gloves open.
Because
let's
that's how easy it is. You only need a wiffle
It's
bat
so
to knock
easy
this one
that
out
I
of the park.
got it. Let's put it like that. It's so easy
5,
that I got it.
4, 3, 2, 1. That is time for this question.
All right, let's go to Sandy.
Diagon Alley.
That is correct.
That is
And
correct.
Caleb.
Diagon Alley.
Nice job, guys.
That looks like Alex, but I'll accept it because you
I wrote it quick.
obviously you
Sorry.
can't write.
Wrote it quick. If I took
All right,
Clignon
gentlemen.
for you, you could give me one solid.
Clignon versus
Hey,
Diagon
you
Alley.
I got the point. That's all I can say. I got
Yeah,
the
you
point.
owe me a solid, dude.
So, your last question will be in the category of, I lost the category. It just says there's a question. Okay, well, no, there it is. Okay, it was in the page of boy, but directors and composers is your last question.
Beautiful.
Who directed Wonder Woman?
Oh, well, that's 2 matches in a row where I've got this question.
Not in Geek. Not in this league.
No. Literally last night I got the same question.
Oh, I was going to say, I've never asked this. I've never repeated a question.
No, I didn't mean in this. No,
Gotcha,
it was last night. Yeah.
And 5.
And funny enough, it
4,
was the 10th question in round 1 at ours too.
2, 1. What a strange coincidence. Pens down, please.
Caleb, your answer.
Patty Jenkins.
That is correct.
And Sandy.
Patty Jenkins.
Wow.
Right.
So we are tied 8-8 at the end of round 1. This is a great match.
It's a hell of a round. Hell of a round, Caleb.
Great
with
job
that-
by both of you guys.
So with that, we are going into round number 2. Round number 2 will work like this. Robert over there has a wheel with 10 categories on it. 8 different categories from the world of Geek, and also hero and villains pick. Each of these competitors will get a spin at that wheel. Whatever category it lands on, they will receive 4 questions from it, each worth 2 points, unless they choose to spin again, which they can unless it lands on villains pick. You can choose to go multiple choice, but the point value will go down to 1, and be aware that there is stealing in this round. So we have a tied game. Sandy, you are the higher ranked competitor, so you get to choose whether you will spin first or spin second.
We'll
Normally,
do the categories first. We'll
Yeah,
do the
sorry.
categories
Sorry.
first.
Sure.
Yeah, sorry.
Perfect.
Robert, introduce categories.
Yep. So your categories are DC, movies based on DC comics outside of the worlds of DC, Wizarding World, directors and composers, movie release dates, Star Wars, worlds of DC, heroes and villains, Star Trek, and then heroes and villains pick. So now you can choose whether you would like to spin first or second.
I am actually going to defer this round and let Caleb go first.
This is
All
3
right.
matches in a row where I've gone second now, or first now. So
So Caleb, your first spin is in. And it is Heroes Pick.
Hey, how about we take that movie release dates off the wheel? Let's do it.
All right. So Caleb going for movie release dates. I will proctor, or actually RJ, if you want to proctor the movie release dates questions.
Sure, as soon as I
Okay.
find.
Yep.
Your first question in movie release dates.
Bring it.
Besides Batman and Punisher, what other Marvel or DC film was released in 1989?
You want the character or the name of the movie?
The name of the movie.
The Return of the Swamp Thing. Final answer.
That is
That
correct.
is correct for
Point.
2 points.
All right. Your next question.
Mhm.
Oops, sorry. Hold on. Oops. Sorry. Went down too fast. Sorry. I'm a
You're good.
professional. I didn't make a mistake. What year saw the release of the original X-Men?
2000. Final answer.
That is correct
Again,
for another
correct.
2 points. Stop. Okay, there we go. Your next question. What year saw the release of Big Hero 6?
2014. Final answer.
2 more points.
For a clean
That was
sweep.
my first date with my second girlfriend. That was a weird date.
And now this has become a therapy session. Once again, I will be sending you a bill via @multiplexyt on Twitter.
All right.
All right.
I charge
Your
by
last
the hour.
question. Last question in this category. What year was Star Trek Generations released?
1994. Final answer.
2 points.
Wow.
Impressive.
Doubling his points from the first round.
That was 4
Nice.
questions, right?
Yep.
Yes, it was.
Neat. Okay.
All right. Nice job, Caleb. So Let me share the screen, and we'll go back to the wheel for Sandy's spin. All right, Sandy. A little bit of ground to cover on this one. Your first spin is in.
Oh, do it, Sandy. Do it, Sandy. You know you can do it. I believe in you. You can do it, Sandy. Come on, take it. Ah, scaredy cat.
Spin again, please.
Spin again. And this one lands on Star Wars.
Oh, buddy. All right.
Star Wars. Sandy, I'll be proctoring your questions in the category of Star Wars.
All right.
All right, let's see here. So, your first question, the category of Star Wars. At what age did Cassian Andor first join the fight against the Empire?
Fun fact, he's getting a DC show, or a Star Wars show on Disney streaming service.
Caleb, please allow Sandy to think.
I'm going to get multiple choice.
All right, no problem. Your multiple choice options are A, 4, B, 6, C, 8, or D, 10.
I'm going to say 8.
That's unfortunately incorrect. Caleb for a steal.
6.
That is correct for a 1-point steal.
Nice.
All right, no worries. Sandy got 3 questions left here. Question 2. Who played the young Owen Lars in the prequel trilogy?
That's a good question.
Joel Edgerton, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job.
Bouncing back here. All right, your third question. Who was Count Dooku's apprentice in the Clone Wars movie?
Asajj Ventress.
That is
answer.
correct for 2 big points. 2 big points there. And your final question in this category of Star Wars. What was Luke investigating when attacked by the Wampa in Empire Strikes Back?
He was investigating an asteroid that fell down in his sector.
We will accept that. That is correct.
Because he didn't know that it was a probe droid at the time.
Oh, no. We have meteorite. We'll accept asteroid.
Meteorite is the answer we were looking for. We will absolutely accept asteroid.
But we'll accept asteroid.
Yep, that is correct. So, at the end of both players' round 2, I have Caleb up with 17 points, but Sandy right behind him with 14. So this game is far
it's 16.
Excuse me, I promise.
No, it's 17 for me. I have 17.
1-point steal.
Yeah, I had a perfect round 2 and a 1-point steal.
I know you had 7 in round 1. You got 8 points in your
no,
perfect round.
It was 8 in round 1. 8 and 8 in round 1.
8 in round 1.
Yeah, you have 8 and 8. I had 7 and 7.
No, we were tied 8 to 8.
They both missed. They both missed Newt's Commander and they both missed Blue Wizard.
Yep.
I thought they also both missed another one. I'm sorry.
Nope, 8 for 8 in the first round. Caleb just scored 9 points in his round 1 or round 2 with this 1-point steal, and I finished off with 6.
I know what I did wrong. I forgot to write down the last mark for the last question. That was my fault.
Oh yeah, no, I
forgot to write down the last mark.
No worries. So we have 17 to 14.
Yes,
yeah.
17 to 14.
I have 14.
Yep, 17 to 14 as we go into round 3. Round 3, I'll introduce it. We'll go like this. We have another wheel, a new wheel this time with only 6 categories on it that have been randomized. So there will be a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and a 5-pointer for each competitor, unless somebody is mathematically eliminated before that. You'll land on a category. You will get to stick with that, or once again, throughout the entirety of round 3, you do have 1 respin, so you can do it on your 2, 3, or 5-pointer, but you do have 1 respin to carefully use throughout all of round 3. Let's see, 2, 3, and 5-pointer. Keep in mind, 1 category can be selected for multiple questions as long as it is on a different point value. So, for example, Sandy could get mixed bag for his 2-pointer, and Caleb could also get mixed bag for his 5-pointer. That's just an example, but that's how this round could work. So, we're going to go to Sandy first for your 2-point spin. Anybody have any questions left? We have, I believe, Sandy with 2 repeats and Caleb with 3.
Yep.
So, Sandy, to come within 1 point of Caleb, these are your categories in round 3. Movie release dates, Worlds of DC, Marvel, Wizarding World, Directors and Composers, and Middle-earth.
All right.
Sandy, your 2-point spin. Come within 1 point, lands on Wizarding World.
Okay.
All right, I will go ahead and take Sandy's questions for this round. So, Sandy,
Alright.
for 2 points in the Wizarding World, what decade does Fantastic Beast and Where to Find Them take place?
Oh, shit. I feel like I should know this, but
You do have 2 repeats left if you need to buy yourself some more time. And
yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
All right. What decade does Fantastic Beast and Where to Find Them take place?
And 5, 4, 3,
I should get back this.
2.
I'm going to say the 1920s.
That is correct for 2 points.
Correct for a huge 2 points. That is correct, Sandy.
Okay. All right.
Nice job.
Wish I
So,
could have gotten that one. I knew that one immediately.
Sandy now within 1 point of Caleb. This time, this spin right here is to take the lead. If I can share my screen again. All right, to take the lead, Sandy, your 3-pointer in Middle-earth.
Wow. Okay. This is a tricky thing right now. If I get it or if I take it and I suck at it, then I've only got my 5-pointer. But if I respin, I am gonna take it.
All right.
Middle-earth for your 3-point question.
All right, Sandy. 3 points in the category of Middle-earth. How many films in the Middle-earth series does Gollum appear in? Give you a little extra time to think about that.
Precious. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
4. Final answer.
That is correct for 3 points.
Correct for the lead.
It was the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy and
the first
Unexpected Journey.
Yeah.
I knew that one too. That's nice.
Nice job, Sandy.
So with that, we are going to move to Caleb, who now, by the score, must answer 2 questions to retake the lead in order to send it back to Sandy for his 5-pointer.
Sandy is 2 points ahead of Caleb. And Caleb, we are going to go to your 2-point spin.
All right.
In the category of Wizarding World.
2-pointer. That's my 2-pointer. Wait, didn't wait?
that
His
was
2-pointer.
That
His
was Sandy's
2-pointer. Yeah.
So we will respin that.
Oh,
Sorry.
good for me. Good. Dodge
That
bullet.
was, that was Sandy's
Lucky.
2-pointer.
Oh, I will keep that. Let's go. I'll keep that. It's fine.
All
Which is
right.
my 5, but all right.
Movie release dates. 2-pointer.
Okay.
What year in the 80s saw the release of a Star Wars and Superman film?
1983.
Correct for 2 points.
Superman 3 and Return of the Jedi.
And Return of the Jedi.
That is correct.
Did no one else hear Superman? Was that just me?
That's just you. Because you're super mad, RJ.
I swear to God, I heard Superman.
Superman, if only.
Superman.
Like I felt like in your head you were gonna say Star Trek, and that's what happened. Like you were gonna say Star Wars and Star Trek, and you were like, no, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that might have been it. So Caleb is now within 1 point of Sandy. This 3-point question will be to take the lead, if that my math is correct.
Actually,
Wait,
we're
I thought we were
tied.
tied. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
sorry,
tied,
excuse me,
so
yeah.
Caleb
Yeah,
has
we're
to
tied
take
right
the
now.
lead to send it back to Sandy.
Yeah.
All right.
Next up, let's go.
Yep. Just pulling the wheel back up. All right. 3 points to take the lead. Marvel.
That's fine. Let's take it.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Your 3-point question in the category of Marvel.
Okay.
What nickname does Sam Elliott's character go by in Ghost Rider?
In Ghost Rider? Oh, no! Ghost Rider?
Mustache.
A very glorious mustache
Forgot
indeed.
this man was even in Ghost Rider.
How
Wow.
dare you?
Good pull.
In 5, 4,
Come on, Caleb. Come on.
3.
Repeat the question.
All right, his first repeat. What nickname does Sam Elliott's character go by in Ghost Rider? In 5, 4, 3, 2,
The boss.
1.
The caretaker.
Caretaker was correct, so we stay tied
All right.
and go to Caleb's 5-point spin.
Okay.
This
luck, buddy.
is
Good luck.
getting tense.
All right.
This is awesome.
I've never gotten a perfect round 3. Now that's now that we know. All right.
Your 5-point spin, Caleb, in movie release
Let's
dates.
take that. Let's go.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Here we go. All right. All right.
All right, Caleb, movie release dates.
Let's go. All right.
5-pointer.
All right.
What year saw the release of films in the following franchises?
Okay.
Star Trek, Kick-Ass, and Red.
Star Trek, Kick-Ass, and Red. 2013.
For 5 points, that is
Wow.
correct.
It's Red 2, Kick-Ass 2, and Star Trek Into Darkness.
That is correct on all accounts.
Nice job.
So-
dude. Nice job.
So we go back to Sandy to tie it back up and force it into sudden death. This is intense.
Watch it be
this-
2 matches in a
This
row where it
could
goes.
be the second time in a row that Caleb takes a match to sudden death.
All right.
So let's pull this wheel up for Sandy's last 5-point spin. And we just had movie release dates, so we're going to spin that again. This time in Wizarding World.
Sudden death. All right.
Wizarding World.
You are allowed to respin if you want, Sandy, or would you like to stick with Wizarding World?
I'm going to stick with Wizarding World.
All right, he's going to stay with it. RJ, you
we
have a
go.
question?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Sandy, for 5 points to tie this game up into sudden death. Wizarding World. In the Half-Blood Prince, the potion Felix Felicis.
Felix Felicis.
Felicis, thank you, baby. My girlfriend just yelled at me because I didn't pronounce it right. Let me start again. In the Half-Blood Prince, the potion Felix Felicis has what effect on the drinker?
It grants the drinker luck.
5
For
points.
5 points, we're going to sudden death.
I knew Susan's Wizarding World would go to sudden death. All right.
We are going to sudden death. The score is
24.
24 to 24.
What is
We
your
are going to
points
sudden death.
so far?
I'm out of board.
We do not know.
Okay, because right now me and Sandy would have tied the singles point record in fandom. So
I believe the singles point. I believe this is the singles point record in Full Metal Geek because I believe.
We've
Me-
only gone this far one time.
Yeah, well, because me, Kevin, Dominic, like the highest scores from
Yeah.
the first round didn't like break 22 or something like that. So this, yeah, either way, this might be the singles point record.
all right, awesome. I'd love to
but-
have that record, so let's do it.
We're going to spin this this wheel again It is only your point's only going to be worth 1 point, but whatever category it lands on, we are taking the 5-point question from.
Okay.
That's how we're sort of operating sudden death. So it's only worth 1 point and for the win. But whiteboards are going to be up. You're both going to get the question,
Very familiar
and
how sudden death
it's it's kind of how we make it work. So the spin is in for your sudden death question, and we just had the Wizarding World 5-pointer, so we're going to spin that again. And we've already had the movie release dates 5-pointer, so we're going to spin that again.
We can just take a 3-pointer. It's fine.
And it's Middle Earth.
A freaking course.
Ooh, and it's a good one.
It is Middle Earth. I will
Lord
be
of the Rings,
administering.
final answer.
Ooh, this is a question. Okay, so your 5-pointer.
Only know the answer to this question. No, I'm kidding. I might know it.
No, I think you would know it. All right.
Once we say it, I'll let you know.
Here we go. Your 5-pointer. Bilbo asked Frodo to put a sign outside Bag End on the front gate. What was written on the sign?
I would miss like one word. Not gonna lie.
And yeah, we're not. We will be slightly lenient if you get the general idea. I do not need every single word because it is a phrase.
How dare you?
It is
How dare you? This is sudden death. How dare you?
And I've been overruled by RJ.
Hey, you're the Middle Earth master. If you want to be lenient, that's your business. But I'll be over here gritting my teeth.
We'll see what they say in 5.
Repeat the question.
All right, Caleb's repeat.
Still has one more left if he chooses to use it.
Bilbo asked Frodo to put a sign outside Bag End on the front gate. What was written on the sign? Sandy yelling, "Come get some," with 2 exclamation points to show that he's serious.
I have a happy face.
If he was serious,
And a mad face.
he turned John Cena away and said, "If you want some, come get some."
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Caleb first.
Welcome, weary travelers.
Sandy?
Not home unless on party business.
And your winner.
I don't think I can give that to you, Sandy.
Actually?
I do not. The correct answer is no admittance except on party business.
Let's go!
The not home, I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't think I can give that to you.
Unfortunately.
So we pull the wheel back up, and eventually we might have to start going to 3-point questions. Although Sandy, commendable how close he was.
Yes, very, very commendable. Like that. I think it is that first word, that first part of the thing that people easily forget.
We did movie release dates. We did Wizarding World. We did Middle
We're
Earth.
out of Middle Earth.
So we only really have 3 left, but
There are 35 pointers that we have left
I'm
to do.
happy with all. I'm happy with all.
we have to get a winner. So
We have 3 5-pointers in those, don't we?
Yes, these are the 5-point questions we have left to do. Worlds of DC. And RJ, if you want to ask.
Okay.
all right, gentlemen. Your sudden death question in Worlds of DC. If I can get it to stay on that question. In a flashback scene in Suicide Squad. I don't know why I said squad like that. Excuse me. I have to do it again because I started laughing.
Squad. Suicide.
In a flashback scene in Suicide Squad, what does Joker ask Dr. Quinzel to get him to assist him escape?
Ask, not as. That might have.
Sorry. Sorry. I realized it in my head.
You're
I
good.
thought I put a K in there. I did not. So just to avoid the confusion, I will read it one more time.
Yep.
In a flashback scene in Suicide Squad, what does Joker ask Dr. Quinzel to get for him to assist his escape? Looking for a specific.
Yes, we are. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And we will go to Sandy first.
A hacksaw.
Caleb?
TNT.
Both incorrect.
Really?
We were looking for a machine gun.
I was gonna write that. I thought that was too easy. Okay.
I need a machine gun was his quote.
Shoot.
And this is why you fail.
This is okay. So we are continuing into sudden death. It
Really
is,
deep. God.
and we have 2 5-pointers left between Marvel and directors and composers.
Directors and composers, directors and composers, directors and
And
composers,
it's
directors and composers.
Marvel. It is
Okay.
Marvel.
Okay.
I will be practicing your question in Marvel.
Yeah.
All right. Your 5, or not your 5 points. Sorry, your sudden death question in Marvel. In Blade Trinity,
Yeah.
what is the name of the bioweapon that can kill all vampires in a surrounding area?
I think Sandy's a little bit over there wishing that 3-pointer would have been the 5-pointer if he would have had this.
Obviously, Blade Trinity is a movie that does exist. Unfortunately.
I don't mind it.
Of course you don't.
I don't mind a lot of things.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't worry, Sandy. We're doing one more question.
Sandy, we're coming to you first.
Is it Daystar?
And Caleb?
I said Neuroxin.
And your winner, Sandy the Sandman Robinson. The answer was, in fact, Daystar.
The Daystar virus was correct. Holy crap, guys. Wow. The final score of 25-24. That definitely holds the record for the highest combined score of any match.
Absolutely.
For sure. Definitely the highest score by any competitor that ended up losing a match. And definitely, I'm pretty sure that's the singles record. So this is a match of records. This is incredible.
Oh, my God. Hey, do I have to write down all the questions we went through, or can I just say we won on this question?
You can just say we won on this question.
Okay, we ended it on this question, but
We got 4 questions into sudden death.
wow, that was insane. I mean, neck and neck. But we cannot deny Sandy coming back, knocking out his 3rd round, still going 75% in Star Wars to come back and force Caleb 4 questions deep into sudden death. And let's be honest, Caleb was already getting cocky, hoping that directors and composers would be the last question. I think that was his downfall. I think if he would have used his last repeat, maybe thought a little bit harder, maybe he could have got that answer and still forced it to directors, composers.
Mm-hmm.
But Andy was able to pull it. He shocked himself. He shocked the world. Man, that was good.
Sure.
What do you think, Robert?
That was an incredible match. This is definitely my favorite match that I have hosted in this tournament so far. Hats off to both of these guys. Let's just hear what they're thinking right now.
Yeah, all right. So let's go to the winner today. Sandy, you came in not having the best trivia time, but you know what? You came in here and put up a hell of a fight. You know, 80% in round 1 is amazing. You only missed 1 question in Star Wars, but you forced it to multiple choice, so it wasn't a crazy steal. Perfect in round 3, which I don't think we've ever seen done before. And then to take it 4 questions in to pull out Daystar at the last second. How are you feeling right now?
I will be 100% honest. I almost wrote Sunstar. I thought that it was Sunstar. I was almost positive that it was Sunstar, and then for whatever reason, I thought of Daywalker, and then I went, no. I think it's a Daystar. So I give it up to Caleb. That was the hardest I've ever been pushed in a match. Not kidding. Well, especially in Inner Geekdom. So you know, I'm just happy to be. I'm happy and not happy to be going through to the next round, because going into the next round, we already know who I'm going to be playing. So he's already beat me once, and I'm not looking forward to it again. But you know what? anything can happen in these rounds. And like you saw, I mean, you just got to keep pushing. And, you know, I give it up to Caleb. Caleb never stopped either. He kept guessing, he kept answering, he kept on playing. And you know what? I take my hat off to him completely. So I'm just happy that it was a great match and looking forward to the next one. It's going to be fun.
Absolutely.
We cannot wait to see you. I mean, Sandy's still one of my favorites to win. No offense to Robert. So for me, it's ecstatic. But let's go to the no doubt unfortunate loser today. I mean, by no means should he feel down about it. Caleb, once again, also 80% in the first round. Perfect in your round 2. Only missed 1 question in your round 3. 4 questions in. Just couldn't pull Daystar. But you know what? You gave Sandy a hell of a fight. How are you feeling right now?
I'm a little disappointed, if I'm being honest, because I think that is by far, statistically, the best game I've ever played in terms of Inner Geekdom anything. And I felt so good that I was like, I think we're going to one more. I did not know Daystar. It seems obvious in hindsight, but no, like I didn't know that one. And I really thought we were going to go to directors and composers, and then it would be over because I'd get another Ken Thorne question. But I mean, I'm going to be honest. That was probably the best match I've ever played. I feel good. I don't feel bad about my loss. And it just means the inevitable gets delayed for a little while longer. I'm rooting on Sandy to win the belt. I want him to beat Rizzy. I want him to beat Robert because very soon, and by very soon, I mean like tomorrow, I'm going to come knocking on his door and I'm going to take that championship right off his shoulder because that match, one more question in, I win. That match, spin movie release dates in round 3, I win. Spin anything. I mean, if he doesn't get Wizarding World, like there's so many variables that swung in both our favors that you change any of them and the outcome changes. And I think me and Sandy are owed a rematch because that would be the Patriots above the line 2 match that we would need. But I don't feel bad. I feel great. I actually feel this is the best I've ever felt in defeat ever, where I still feel like I won. And, you know, Sandy, I hope you just win. I hope you win the whole thing. Because if anyone can take me 4 questions deep into sudden death, come back that hard, and win by 1 point, and beat me, then you deserve the belt. And so I'm gonna come take that from you, though. So don't get too attached. But you know what? This is fun, and I'll be back. I don't know how long it's gonna be until I'm back, because of the tournament and everything. But as soon as it's done, I want back in, and I really, really hope that I'm facing Sandy again soon.
Well, I mean, don't be I could say as one of the commissioners, you'll definitely be back in the league. I don't know how long it'll be till you start working your way to getting a shot at that belt, but you'll definitely be one of the top people in the leagues once we start the regular season. So it could happen, but you know what? I'm going to break bias for a little bit. Get that shit out of here because you lost. Quit your shit talking. Screw you. Okay, I'm back to being unbiased. But it's a great match. Great match.
Yeah, great match. Fantastic match from both competitors. Yeah, this was incredible. I'm very glad I was on the call for this one.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And like we said, so on this side of the bracket, ladies and gentlemen, we already know for one, it will be Sandy v. Dominic on this side. The winner will be at Snowball facing the winner on the other side of the bracket for the championship. So from all of us here at Full Metal Geek, thank you so much for watching. Don't always make sure to like and subscribe, comment, do everything positively you can do. Hell, give us a thumbs down. We'll take it. It's a button press. We'll take that too. So let's get everything from everybody. Our unfortunate loser today, Caleb, where can the good people find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Caleb Coho. That is KALEBKOHO. You can find me on YouTube, Caleb Coho, where I do music, Coho Productions, where I do film, and on both channels right now. My movie Chick Part 2 is out now for you to watch. It's completely free. Give it a like, give it a share. Tell me if you like it or don't. I don't care. But what's not free is my Apple Ship for Teams with my group, The Forks. That is on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you consume your digital music, and I would appreciate it if you gave that one a listen. I'm very proud of that album, and another one's on the way soon, so thank you for the support on that. And you can find me over on Multiplex Entertainment, hosting Fandom Fight every Friday. A new show, Jake Marangoni, is coming on Thursdays, and you'll see me helping run Movie Warzone for a while on Mondays. So, yeah. So that's where you can find me. I'm over on Multiplex. I basically do everything, so see you guys.
And Sandy, where can the people find you?
I mean, you guys can find me all over the interwebs. You can find me on Facebook and at Twitter at srobinson1799. Thanks for the follow. You guys can find me all over Full Metal Trivia, singles, teams, Geek, wherever I'm needed, I'm there. And of course, you can find me as a member of Take 3 on Late Nights with Take 3 every Thursdays, and with my partner Matt Kearns on Saturdays. Dropping rhyme and reason on you guys, everything you want, everything you don't like but should like. We've got an impressive two-parter that just went up on Saturday and last Saturday, where we discussed Star Trek, favorite films, favorite characters. Go take that one a look, and be on the lookout for next Saturday and the Saturday after that when we drop our two-part Star Wars conversation that we had. So go and take a look at that. Other than that, that's it. I'm all good. And I play over on Multiplex all the time, so, go play there.
Absolutely. And my co-host, Robert, where can people find you other than biting your nails to actually see who's going to be on the other side of the planet?
You can find me personally on Twitter and Letterboxd at RBRTPRKR98. That's my first and last name, no vowels plus a year. You can find me on the weekly podcast I do with my friend Zach Ford called Fireside Chit Chat, where we talk about movies, music, and other pop culture nonsense. You can find me on the weekly podcast I do with the other friend, Chance Ellison, who you may know from the Schmodown. Him and I talk about Phineas and Ferb on Podcast Without a Cool Acronym, or PWCA. You can find me doing hosting and admin duties at Take 3 Productions, hosting, admin, and question writing duties here at Full Metal Media, specifically on Full Metal Geek. And yeah, that's about it. I am the Fandom Fights champion at Multiplex Entertainment, and I will stay that way.
Unless Rizzy comes for you, buddy. Unless Rizzy comes for you.
I'll put him down.
That's funny.
And you guys know you can always find me here at Full Metal Geek, not really doing anything else because apparently I'm not popular enough to have other shows like these guys. But if you're just looking for me on social media, don't bother because I only have one. It's Facebook at Rene Villarreal Jr. Do not type in RJ. You'll get 86,745 people who are not me. So thanks everybody for joining us for this match. We'll look forward to seeing y'all next time.